Did I really give my kidney to my enemy? Growing up, my older brother Marcus was the sun, moon, and stars in our house. He could commit war crimes, and our parents would hand him a medal. Me? I was the designated punching bag. If Marcus tripped over his own shoelaces, I'd somehow get blamed for being distracting. Once, he locked me out of the house during a snowstorm just because I farted near his bathroom. I ended up sleeping in the garden shed, curled under a bag of potting soil like some freezing raccoon. When Mom found me in the morning, she screamed because I'd torn the bag. Not frostbite, not my blue toes. Nope, the spilled soil was the real tragedy. And Marcus didn't stop at home. At school, he launched a PR campaign to convince everyone I was adopted from a family of circus clowns. I became the weird clown kid. His girlfriend Sarah, yes, that Sarah, leaned in hard. She'd honk at me in the halls like a car at a red light. I survived by clinging to the one place I felt like a real person, volunteering at the pediatric oncology ward. The sick kids there didn't care if I was a clown. They just wanted stories and extra jello. Then karma came knocking. Marcus's kidneys failed, probably from treating his body like a frat house trash bin for years. He needed a transplant. And lucky me, I was the only match in the family. Nobody asked if I wanted to get tested. They just told me when the appointment was. When I turned out to be a match, my mom cried because Marcus had another chance, not because her other kid had to go under the knife. I was 17, still technically a minor. A doctor pulled me aside and gently asked if I was being pressured. I wanted to scream yes, but I said, I want to help. Classic. I agreed, with one condition. Marcus couldn't know the kidney was from me. My parents agreed if I also became his full-time nurse post-op. So I gave up a kidney and got promoted to unpaid healthcare worker. 6 months of hell. He threw things at me, called me defective. Sarah dropped by daily. They'd plan their wedding while I changed his bedpans and prepped injections. He'd say crap like, thank God my donor wasn't a loser, while I was literally holding a syringe for him. I wanted to shove it somewhere new. Then came my high school graduation. Marcus showed up drunk and told everyone I only graduated because the teachers felt bad for the slow kid. My parents laughed. That night, I left a note. I'm done being your punching bag. Then I disappeared. 7 years of silence, bliss. I built a new life, working at a pediatric hospital, actually helping people who appreciated it. Then my parents tracked me down. Grandma was dying, they said. She'd been dying since I was 9. Still, I went. There was no dying grandma. It was Marcus's engagement party. And the bride? Sarah. Yeah, honk honk Sarah. She was telling everyone she donated her kidney to Marcus. She had a fake scar, a fake story, and a crowd eating it up like wedding cake. Then I overheard her bragging to bridesmaids. She'd found out Marcus had an anonymous donor, did some digging, and filled in the gap with herself. My trauma became her fairy tale. My parents were in on it. When I confronted them, they begged me not to ruin Marcus's big day. Later, Sarah found me on the porch. She leaned in and whispered, must be hard watching him love me for something you could never do. I just smiled because I had receipts, surgical records, consent forms, lab results, all with my name. I logged into the hospital portal, downloaded everything, highlighted it, saved it in a folder labeled wedding gift. Then I played nice. I RSVP'd, helped plan, smiled for photos. Sarah thought I was neutralized. She even asked me to sit far from the medical crowd. Wouldn't want awkward questions. Meanwhile, I scoped out the venue, found the projector, rehearsed my line, made USB backups, sent a copy to a friend across the country just in case. A week before the wedding, Marcus invited me for coffee. He seemed tired, almost human, said he appreciated me being there. For a second, I thought maybe no. Then he laughed about the snowstorm, called it character building, and praised Sarah again for saving his life. Click the full story to see what happened next.